Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. I'm your host, Shon Black, throwing it back. And I want to thank you and welcome you, everybody, to the show. Um, we're not going to be here long, man. I just wanted to try out this new aesthetic. Let me know if you like it. Today is usually Advice Mondays, where you can get, we can go and do advice or whatever. And for some reason, yeah, this is Advice Mondays. So, I like to give out advice. If you want to hear me give out advice or you want to see me give out advice, or if you have something that you want to talk about, let me know. Um, I don't really have much to talk about today. Today I wasn't going to come in. I wasn't going to do anything today, actually. Today was going to be one of those days where I know everybody's with their families. I know people are with their families. I know people are trying to do things with their kids and all that. So, Sean Black wasn't going to come on today. However, it is Monday and it is time for me to. This is my usual time when I come on, and I wanted to come on and see what y'all thought about the new aesthetic. So yeah, man, come on in. Um, yeah, it is what it is. You know how we do it. Here at the Sean Black Podcast, we are always on point, and we are where regular talk happens, man. And if you're just now coming in, welcome into the show. I know the fly Puerto Rican has discovered Homeland. Homeland. She is watching Homeland right now. One of the best shows of that time period. Homeland was dope. I ain't even going front. Homeland was a dope show, man. So I know this is a little, you know what I mean? I don't even know what we were going to talk about. Today is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day for all those who have served. You guys, if you served in the armed forces, my hat is off to you. It takes a lot to be able to serve your country, and though I never have served, I think that serving is probably one of the best things that you can do. Now that I'm older, I realize that when I was younger, I did not. When I was younger, I did not. I was more involved in trying to do things on the streets. Black wanted to live in the streets. I wanted to live in the streets. So serving wasn't something that was a part of what I thought was important in life. And so I did not do it. Um, and right now I'm just kind of testing things out, like I said. And yeah. I wish I could you know what I mean? And those of you who are out there, man, I know, and also too, we're gonna change the time that we're actually on. So that's something else too. Um, Usually we come on at 7:30. We're gonna start coming on at 6:30. I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys like it. Yeah. So again, like I said, welcome to all of those who are all of those who are there. Oh, that's interesting. Um, hmm That is interesting. Yeah, I'm just trying things out, man. If you're here on the show, let me know. Shout out, hit the like button. This is Advice Morning. Sammy is in the building. Yo, yo. What up? What up? How's Homeland? How is Homeland treating you? What is happening on Homeland? Um, it's kind of testing everything. Yeah, interesting. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now I can see why I do not wear these headphones. Usually I don't have these headphones on. And like I said, this is only a test, ladies and gentlemen. So um I just wanted to test some things out, man. We'll be back probably Wednesday to do the food show. And then Friday we'll be there for a free for all. Today is my advice. My advice to you on today is if you uh today's Memorial Day, thinking about the soldiers. So for all of you who are thinking about serving, do that. For all of you who know people who have served, my advice to you is to thank them for your service, for their service, excuse me. Thank them for their service. You know, it takes a lot to serve your country. Again, like I said, the country isn't perfect, but the people who serve and follow orders don't have anything to do with the country not being perfect. They're the ones who are out there on the front lines just doing what they're told. And because they're doing what they're told, we should respect them and we should respect the country. You know what I mean? I think it's real important that we do that. As a people, we should really be thinking about respecting the people who serve the country, regardless of what you and I think. You know what I mean? Now, I don't have any. I'm not one of those who is a country hater. I know there's a lot of people out there that do dislike the country, and so that's not something I'm into. You know what I mean? Um, but that said, I think that if you know somebody who is serving, you should thank them for their service. And shout out to a few people who have served the country. I know my father's a veteran. My brother-in-law is a veteran. Shout out to my wife's father, who's no longer with us. He's a veteran. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man B, veteran. Shout out to my man EJ, veteran. And if I miss you, you said you can barely hear me. How about that? Is that better? How about now? Can you hear me now? Good now? Oh, that's right. Um, okay, good. I had to just turn it up. I'm sorry. I usually turn it down because the AC is running, and so I don't want the fans to blow like that. And for me, when the headphones are on like that, it's it's super loud. But like I said, I'm just trying something new out. How does it look? Does it look pretty good? Yeah, this is gonna be the new. This is gonna be the new look. You know what I mean? We were talking about doing advice on Mondays, And so, if you have any advice or you want me to share any advice that I might have, let's go. He said it's better. I have to hold it to my ear when you turn it down. I don't know. I didn't turn it down. I turned it up. Actually, I hope so. Let me turn it up a little bit louder. How about now? Does it feel? Is it not? Is it better now? Let the kid know. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking to the mic. Make sure I know it was fine. Now it's really good now. Okay, good. As long as it's good. As long as it's good. So my advice is go and find somebody who is a veteran and let that person know that you appreciate them. You know, I'm shouting out some of the veterans that I know. You know, shout out to the Fly Puerto Ricans Pops, who's no longer here with us. Shout out to, like I said, EJB, my father, my brother-in-law. And some of you other veterans out there, I know there's a lot of them, especially on my Facebook page. There's a lot of veterans out there who served. Um some dudes that are no longer with us. We just talking advice. My advice today is because it's Veterans Day to go out there and talk to call your people who served the country, and my advice is to thank them for their service. That's what my advice is. Shout out to Rich, veteran. Shout out to my man, Mr. Chabot, veteran. He was here on the show. We did a show with him about his time in service. Yeah, it's Memorial Day. You know what I mean? And we did a show with him, and I think it was pretty cool. Yeah, all of those who served and have passed away. We're thankful for all of their service, and so we want to make sure that we want to make sure that we're acknowledging those people who sacrificed themselves for the greater good. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what the show is about today. I mean, well, his advice, then that's my advice. I'm not going to stay here long. I just wanted to test out the new, how it looked, see how it looked, see how I look. You know what I mean? See what you guys thought of that. And ain't nothing up. I mean, that's what it was. Like I said, I was just up here doing, just testing. I didn't plan on coming on tonight, actually. I just planned, but once I did this, I was like, oh, let me check it out. I spent some time doing some new stuff here, getting stuff together, trying to make it a little bit more pleasing to the eyes. So when you watch the show, you know, what I mean, you feel a little better about what you're watching. That's all. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I ain't even gonna hold you. Actually, it's been 14 minutes, and this is what it is. Ain't nothing really much. It's not really not a lot going on. I just wanted to make sure I came on tonight and shouted out the veterans and um shout out, yeah, Homeland. That's what's really going on. We're watching Homeland. Homeland, ladies and gentlemen, Homeland, one of the best shows out. Telling you, ain't nothing like Homeland. I got the Fly Puerto Rican. She's locked in. Oh, she's locked in the Homeland. Hmm. She's locked in. And she's in a good spot too with Homeland. What up, what up, what up? I am what is that? I am BT22 KMS. What's happening, homie? Um said so you made it all the way to season 2. My advice is you keep on watching. That's my advice to you. My advice to you is that Homeland is one of the greatest older shows of a generation. You're not going to find a better show than Homeland. And I suggest you keep on watching. That's my advice. Keep on watching until you finish. Homeland was one of those shows that now that you watch, like now that I'm watching it now, as I see from back in the day. Well, Homeland is that joint, bro. If you haven't watched Homeland, you need to go on Netflix and watch that. I forgot how good of a show that is. And some of the stuff, like there's so much going on. I forgot. Like there's some things I remember, some things I don't remember. I watched part of season 1 with the Fly Puerto Rican today. Homeland is the truth. I mean, a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff with Brody. Woo! Carrie Matheson. Saul Berenson. Know what I mean? Talking about stuff. And then a lot of stuff that, because in the joint they were talking about the president was talking about America first. Now you have Trump out there talking about America first. What else? They were also talking about, there was something else they were talking about too. It was pretty dope. And yeah, pretty dope show. So if you get a chance, go and look at that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's nothing going on, man. It's all good. It's all good in their neighborhood. Well, we're gonna get off. Like I said, I had no intentions of staying on this long. I just wanted to come and try out the new stuff. Happy Memorial Day for all of the people who served the country. I want to make sure that I tell you that all those people that I know that served, I appreciate your service. Remember, take care of yourselves and others, and we will be back Wednesday. Wednesday we'll try to incorporate our Wednesdays. If not, it'll just be Mondays and Fridays. All right. Take care of everybody, like we always do. Peace.